First up is world-renowned surfer and extremely successful bow hunter, Shane Dorian. Shane lives in Hawaii year-round, so he's no stranger to the tall grass and the fickle winds on the island. His style is an in-your-face bow hunting, take-it-right-to-the-deer type hunt, and it makes for some crazy action. Here, Shane's moving quietly through the tall grass, hoping to spot a good buck. When some does appear directly in front of him, he stops to glass the area in hopes of seeing a shooter buck.
There's no bucks with this group, so I think we're going to slip out of here and see if we can skirt these deer. Head over this hill and see if there's anything on the other side.
Well, partway there, Shane glanced to his right and he sees a buck only a few yards away. The buck's totally oblivious to Shane standing beside it, so he quickly gets ready to take a shot. The problem, though, was that Shane can only see the buck's head and neck, so he really doesn't have a shot at the vitals. Then, when the buck laid down, he couldn't see any of it. Well, here Shane has a decision to make. Does he move closer to the buck and risk spooking it? Or does he trust that the wind's going to hold and at 17 steps, hope that buck will stand back up? Well, Shane's confident in HECS technology, and he knows it's going to help conceal his presence. But the wind on the island is notorious for swirls and eddies that could give him away at any second. So he remains ready to draw and shoot at a moment's notice. After several minutes, Shane noticed some movement to his left. It was another buck heading towards the same brush patch, and it was going to pass by inside a bow range. Even though both Shane and his cameraman were standing in the open, this deer was oblivious to their presence. Shane had made a perfect hit on this buck, but in Hawaii you're allowed to shoot multiple deer per day. So when the first deer stood at the sound of the bow going off, Shane quickly got ready to take another shot. This deer is super close, but even with all the sound and the movement, it doesn't react to Shane and his cameraman. They're only a few steps away. Unfortunately, Shane doesn't have a clear shot at the vitals. When it finally moves into a shooting position, Shane takes a shot. Unfortunately for Shane, his arrow missed the mark. Shane's aggressive spot and stalk tactics put him in the middle of some great action, and with the HECS advantage, he was able to remain undetected long enough to get multiple shots.
Hunting these axis deer here in Hawaii is always a lot of fun. Got really close to this guy tonight using the HECS suit and put a great shot on him. Really stoked, got meat in the cooler, and yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow.